So for your literacy work today, our learning intention is to look at adding the suffixes ate, ise, and ify. What is a suffix? Well, you should be thinking in your head because it's something that we've looked at before. It's a series of letters that we place at the end of a word to give it a different meaning. Let's go through some examples. So here is an activity just to start. I've got a Venn diagram here, and I have got nouns and verbs. And I've got a whole series of words here. Now you should be identifying which of these words are nouns, names of things, and which are verbs, action words. So I just want you to pause this video just for a few minutes, and can you sort all of those different words into the right group? Okay, well, if you have done that correctly, let's have a look and see if what I've got on my screen here matches what you have got there. Okay, so the word accident is the noun, it's a name of something. If we communicate, we're doing something. If something occurs, it happens, so it's doing something. If something appears, it's doing something. Now the words in the middle, as you already will know from previous work that we've done, if it's in the middle, in the overlap between those two circles, then it's a noun and a verb. So for example, the word jump, it is an action, you can jump, but it's also the name of something. A bruise, a soldier. Now you might be thinking, how is soldier a verb? Well, there is an expression that says to soldier on, which means to keep going on. So that is a verb as well. A book, something you read, that's a name of something, it's a noun. But also you can book a holiday. You can book a trip. So it's also a verb as well. We've also got two words which are not nouns and they're not verbs, and that's great and awkwardly. So they go on the outside. Got three words here: simple, public, and active. And I've got the three suffixes that we're going to be learning about today: ise, ate, and ify. And I wonder if you can match the correct suffix to the correct root word. If you need to use a dictionary to look these up and check that you've got them right, do that. So pause the video again and complete this activity. Okay, and if you have matched those correctly, this is what you should have. It is simplify. When we make something easier, we simplify it. If we make something public, we publicize it. And if we want to make something active, switch it on, we activate it. Okay, let's have a look at some fluency questions here. Now, I've got to add the correct suffix to the underlined word in the sentence below. The awful medicine would immune her against the illness, so she took it despite the taste. Immune her. Now, remember those three suffixes. We have got to choose one of those. So perhaps you could try each one. Which one makes the most sense? Is it going to be immunate? Is it going to be immunize? Or is it going to be immunify? Well, if you're not sure, again, turn to that trusty dictionary or the online dictionary and have a look and see which one is correct. Don't just guess, see if you can find out and get it right. Pause the video and complete that. Okay, well, if you have looked that up carefully and not guessed, you should have got immunize. Let's look at the next one. James adds the suffix ate to the word below. Which word class does it now belong to? Well, this is one of the words that we came across in an earlier slide. Active. And do you remember what it became when it became activate? Pause this video if you need to and have a think about that. Okay, if you've thought carefully about that, you should have. It becomes a verb. Okay, active is a name, it's a noun. And when you activate something, you have actually switched it on, started it, so it becomes a verb. Complete the table below by adding the suffixes shown below. Cross out any words that are incorrect. Well, if you can copy that table out, and then we've got our ISE, IFY and ATE suffixes, and we've got some root words. Okay, we've got two root words there that we know of. We've got memory and we've got vocal. What is the word if we add those three suffixes? Again, use a dictionary if you want to check. Some of them don't make sense. I'll give you a clue. Memory, memorate. There's no such word as memorate. So put a little cross in the box there. Now you've got one root word where we've got beautify, but we haven't got the root word. So I wonder if you can work out what the root word to that word is. Okay, use a dictionary to help you. Pause the video and can you write out that table and make sure you get those suffixes right, please. Right, let's have a look at what the answers are and see if they match what you have. Okay, so I wonder if you got the first one, that the root word is beauty. Of course, there's no such word as beautize, and there's no such word as butate. Okay, it is just beautify. Memory, we've got memorize. Memorify, not a word. Memorate, not a word. So you should have put crosses in those boxes. Vocal, we can vocalize, which means we say things. We can't vocalify and we can't vocalate. Okay, so those are incorrect. So I hope your table matched that. Oh, and that is the last activity on fluency. So I have uploaded on Seesaw some sheets for you to do. All the questions on the sheet match what I've just gone through with you there. So remember, choose the sheet that you would normally be on in class. So you've got the D, the E and the GD sheets. Go to whichever sheet you feel the most confident with, the sort of sheet that you'll get in class. If you find it's okay and you can do, then go on to the next sheet upwards and challenge yourselves even further. Okay, so if you spend up to about 45 minutes on this lesson, use a dictionary where you need to, please. Please do not guess which is the correct suffix. It is important that you use your dictionary skills on this as well.